What's up guys, today I have for you a very special video. We have a wall jump guide. I'm going to show you with a step-by-step process how to do a basic wall jump all the way up to how to do more advanced stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and let's get stuck into the video. So let's start with our step-by-step how to do a basic wall jump. Something very important to all of Apex movement is your moving velocity. When you have a gun out, you're moving it around 250, 260 units a second. When you have your knife out, you're moving it around 300 units a second. So you're moving 15% or so faster, and that makes hitting the wall jump much easier. It makes almost all movement techniques much easier. When you're doing this, everyone runs faster with a knife.
We can go for a jog.
What are you doing with a knife?
Everyone runs faster with a knife.
We'll start facing the wall. I find this is like the best place in the firing range to sort of practice your wall jumps. How we're going to start this off is we're going to hold W, our forward input. We're going to reach a sprint. Then we're going to do a sprint slide. All stuff you guys know how to do, I'm sure. Sprint, slide, jump, and collide with the wall. And our character's kind of just going to stick to it for a moment, and then they're going to slide down. Full sprint, slide, jump, stick to the wall. Next step, very important step. Full sprint, slide, jump, hit the wall. And as we hit the wall, we're going to input jump. The best way to actually do this is to bind scroll wheel down or up to jump on your mouse. It's not 100% necessary, and this is easily doable on controller as well. You essentially just want to input your jump key, which I just did there without scroll wheel, as you connect with the wall. So we'll do it again. And that's without the scroll wheel. You don't need the scroll wheel. It just makes it a little easier. So let's make things a little more advanced. We're going to do a wall jump off the wall. And we're going to come in at about a 45, 30 degree angle. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to reach full sprint. We're going to slide. Except this time, the next step after our slide jump is we're going to hold our D key or our right hand or push our stick to the right. And we're going to turn to face the wall. Because you can't wall jump if the angle's too acute. You need to be facing the wall like this within like 45 degrees sort of thing. If you're facing the wall outside that range, you won't actually do the jump off. You'll just slide off like that. There's the start of our range right there. If I turn my mouse to the left a little bit, I'm just sliding off now. It's probably a 90 degree cone. Let's do it again. Sprint, slide, jump, D strafe, and turn our mouse to collide with the wall. One more time. Full sprint, slide, jump, hold D, collide with the wall. Next step now, full sprint, slide, jump, hold D, collide with the wall, and then as we hit the wall, we're inputting jump, whether that's scroll wheel for you, or whether that's spacebar, or A or X, or whatever. Full sprint, slide, jump, input D, hit the wall, jump. Now, a key point here is that you must release the W key as you collide with the wall and try and perform your wall jump. If you're holding W, it won't work. So here I'm going to hold W, and that's what happens. Your character kind of hits the wall, just slides into it and doesn't do anything. Nothing happens. So you have to release W. So the best time to release W is after the slide jump, right? Because you've got your momentum, you're in the air, you don't need to be holding W anymore. Now that we've got our basic wall jump down and our running parallel to the wall jump, now I'm going to show you guys how to tap strafe into a wall jump. So for this slightly more advanced version of our wall jump, what we're going to do is we're going to do the same steps as before. We're going to reach a full sprint, we're going to slide jump, then we're going to hit D, and then we're going to scroll up to do our tap strafe, and at the same time turning our mouse to the right. Then we're going to collide with the wall, and at the moment we collide with the wall, we're going to scroll down or input our jump key, and then that's going to jump us off the wall. Here we go. And there it is. Do it one more time. Full sprint, slide, jump, hold D, tap strafe, wall jump. Now that we've done that, let's go for something even more advanced. Not necessarily more advanced, just different. What we're going to do is we're going to try and clear the wall with a wall jump into a tap strafe. A wall jump is going to take us away from the wall, right? We can't get over that. But with a redirect or a tap strafe, we can. I'll show you an example here. Like that. And we clear straight over the wall. It's the same as this one, except the tap strafe is now after the wall jump. So, reach full sprint, slide jump, D, air strafe into the wall jump, immediately input A, then D, and as we input D, we are scrolling up for the tap strafe and turning our mouse to the right. Why do we input A and then D after the wall jump? And the reason for that is it allows us to conserve our momentum better. If we hit the wall jump and then immediately try to tap strafe with only D, we're going to lose a whole heap of momentum and we're not going to clear the wall too well. So I'm going to show you now the wrong way of doing it. There, see, we kind of get on the wall, but we have barely any momentum. Now look how much further I go with this. Look at that. I go so much further. And I'm also holding crouch as well as I hit the top of that wall to conserve my slide. All right, now an even more advanced technique for our wall jump. This one's kind of just style points. It's going to have the same effect as clearing the wall. This one just looks really cool. So what we're actually going to do, we're going to sprint, slide jump, D-strafe into the wall jump. Then in a very fast motion, we're going to hit D as we come away from the wall, S into A as we're like kind of facing back forwards. And this is going to do a full 360 revolution while maintaining momentum. I just tap A at the end just to like stabilize. It's mostly just an A into S type motion so that we conserve our momentum in a rapid 360. That's going to clear us over the wall. I'm going to show you now. Like that. And that is our key input there. Much more difficult. And there we go. There it is. Over slightly lower walls, you'll just fully clear it. I'm going to show you guys how to do it right here because this wall is a bit lower than that one over there. All right, here we go. And there we go. Touch it for a moment and then all of a sudden you're all the way over here. You're very hard to hit while you do it and it looks really cool. Another awesome technique I'd like to share that can really get you out of tricky situations is if you're too close to the wall and you can't get a run up to hit the wall jump and you're in the middle of a fight, or maybe a guy has swung on you while you're reloading, caught you by surprise, you can literally just hop into the wall and do a jump off it. So there's two ways you can do it. So you're in a gunfight in Apex and you've just shot a few bullets and now you want to reload. You start your reload, a guy runs around the corner unexpectedly, you're caught with your pants down. Here's a technique that you can do when you're close to the wall, you don't have space to run up. You start your reload. Oh crap, he's run around. You can just do a little off the wall, make yourself harder to hit, just like that as you're hitting the reload. So one more time, hitting the reload. Oh crap, he's right there. And then your gun kind of just does the rest once you finish the wall bounce. Like that. It's going to make you like pretty hard to hit. So another thing you can do is the guy swings around. You've started your reload. You're going to jump into the wall, climb up a little bit, and then you're going to jump off. Now, a really important thing here is when you jump off, you need to be holding S. If you're not holding S when you jump off, you're going to do this. And you're holding W. You need to release W as you're going up when you jump off. If you don't release W, you'll just do this. You won't really go anywhere. If you do release W, you'll do that. But if you release W and hold S, you'll go even further. And you can go even further again if you hit it just right. So make sure you release W when you jump off the wall after your small climb. So make sure you go far away. One thing you can do is you can hold S after you release W. And I believe it shoots you a little bit extra further. But it's very close and not necessary. Just like that. Hope you enjoyed the wall jump guide, guys. Peace. If you enjoyed that video, watch this next one. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there most days of the week, playing Apex, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. See you guys soon. Peace.